Okay, so it's been a while since I've done this, and I have my reasons, but I know I always say that. Yeah, I'm a bit out of practice with doing this, I guess. It's kind of weird just to talk to a camera when no one's around, but I just wanted to update y'all on what's going on in my life, kind of. I can't even remember what the last thing I told y'all was, but I still have cancer. I started a new treatment recently. I'm on Zejula. It's a pill at home. It's not chemo, but it has all the side effects of chemo, so I really don't know what makes the difference, what makes it not chemo, but that's what I'm on now, and it kind of makes me very sick. I'm feeling very, very nauseous today. So I don't know why I chose to do this today, right now, but antiemetics aren't completely working, and that's, that's that. But, yeah, it's been a while. I think it's even, like, the last time I made a video was even before I started getting back into sending snail mail. Like, I'm obsessed with mail right now. I collect postcards, I send out mail, I receive other types of cards. I'm starting to collect stamps. I'm starting to make my own cards. And if any of that is anything you're interested in, let me know in the comments. I could show y'all some of my cards I've made sometime, or show you my postcard collection. That might be fun. But yeah, that's kind of what I've been doing as a hobby lately to fill the time. And it's been tough on and off for a while. Like, mentally, I've been in a weird place. It's like I'll be good and fine for a while, and then something will happen and it'll be like terrible. I don't know. I guess I probably haven't made a video since the incident. Like, there was I had one freaking bad day, and I snapped at someone who was getting on to me on Reddit for something that, wasn't their business. And I snapped at a person, and then basically the whole subreddit kind of turned against me. And they continued to downvote my posts and everything like that. It's the card sending sub. It's a card sending sub. I won't mention it by name, but I'm sure a lot of you could probably guess. I don't want to leave because I don't want, it's the easiest place to send cards, to like get cards out to people who need them. And it's the easiest way to like get the kind of mail you would like to receive and stuff like that. Like, I even did an overhaul on my behavior there. I've been so polite. I haven't done anything bad since the new year, at least. Actually, since way further back. I changed the behavior that they were getting on to me about, and still, these people kind of just seem to want me gone. I feel like I cannot now be a member of the community, like, really, because people are still like, so they still like hate me so much, and I'm not part of the in clique, which is, the girls that got on to me for whatever. We're kind of cliquey. They are kind of cliquey, and I can't fit in. It's like high school all over again, which I hate about it, but it also, I love the other parts of it so much, I just can't stand to leave. So right now, I'm doing my best in that place, and I wasn't going to talk about that, but I guess it was a big thing that happened because it really, really messed with my mental health back in October. This isn't even, you can't even see my mouth when I go down like that, but That sounded weird, but, yeah. Oh, I was saying that it affected my mental health, like, really poorly at the time. And since then, it's kind of been up and down. It's kind of been a roller coaster. I haven't had, like, as extreme of, mania or depression since then, but I have had a bit of both and kind of been in the middle, and it's been tough. But I'm making it. I'm doing my best to, in the new year, make all the improvements I can to myself and my personality, and to just become a better person. And so that's what I'm doing. And someone super sweet sent me this that says never give up. I don't know if that's going to be backwards in the video, because it's backwards to me when I put it in the camera, but someone sent me that never give up bracelet, and I wear it all the time. It was a nice person off a different mail group who just sent me a care package and sent me this bracelet, and reminds me, like, just, well, to never give up. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh, I've been trying to improve, like, since the new year and stuff like that. My physical health has been kind of wonky. I haven't been in the hospital in, like, months and months and months. Like, the last time I was in the hospital, I made a video, so I'm pretty sure that's on here. I don't know when it was that I was in the hospital last, but I've avoided it for months, so that's a big plus. But I was on chemo that started to damage my kidneys or give me, like, bad kidney numbers, and so I had to go off that. I've been on this new medication, and, like, it's been affecting me side effect wise pretty bad. But let me see, what was I gonna say? Gosh, this is hard. But I can't think of anything else really that's gone on with my health. Like, it's kind of just been, you know, cancer, pain, side effects, that sort of stuff. My pain had been really bad the past couple of weeks, but we've tweaked my medications to where I woke up yesterday and I felt so much better than I had been feeling. And so we think it might be partially the Zejula that was making me feel so bad, and so I went down on it from 3 to 2 pills instead, which my doctor did say I could do that. So we tried that. I woke up feeling so much better. So my pain is more under control now, and that's really good. Though we have to fight the insurance, like, every freaking month, jump through freaking hoops to get my pain meds, because, well, they always need a prior authorization again, and they always, you know, I think they denied my Lyrica this time or something like that, and I don't know if my doctor's office is going to have to appeal that, or if we're just going to have to pay full price for the Lyrica, which I think it's expensive, but it has a generic now, so it might not be as bad. I don't know. I'm confused by all that stuff, frankly, but I just know it's difficult every month to get my medications now on my new insurance. On my old insurance, because I switched back in July, I aged off of my dad's insurance. And so, yeah, I just totally lost my train of thought. But yeah, it changed back in July, and ever since it's been so much harder to get my medications and stuff, because they just they just don't want to pay for them, I guess, because they ask for a prior authorization every time, and I don't know if that's like protocol for pain meds or whatever, or if it's just because I know with some of my other meds they'll do it too, like my high blood pressure medicine, which isn't for high blood pressure, it's for high heart rate, but it's blood pressure medicine. So and even last time, it's so difficult to get what you need, because last time they had a provider that wasn't covered by my insurance write the prescription, which meant that I don't know what it meant actually. Like, I think that the insurance wouldn't cover it or whatever, because they wrote it, the wrong person wrote it. And then, like, with my pain meds anyway, we have to go in every month, and I have to take a pee test, and I have to, sit for hours, literally hours at that place. You can wait the longest time. You can be there all day. But we'll go early in the morning, and we'll usually get out of there by noon, I guess. So it's not terrible. I haven't been there all day yet, but I know that you probably could, because they're very slow. And so I have to go there, and they treat you like a criminal, and they're like, well, it's like, why are you taking the meds we're prescribing you? Like, why do you actually take them instead of, like, not? And it's like, oh, because I'm in pain and you prescribe them to me, but because I don't want to be in pain. But it's just like they treat you like a criminal for it. And I mean, you have to jump through hoops to get those medications too. You have to jump through hoops with your doctor, and then you have to jump through hoops with your insurance, and it's just, it is exhausting. I only have that pain appointment once every month, but once every month is a lot for that sort of thing. And then I have oncology every 2 weeks, and it's like I go in for blood work and then talk to the doctor for 2 minutes. And I mean, it's not, to me, it almost feels like it's not worth going to the oncologist, because they do so little. I mean, it's not worth it to go as often as we go, because I mean, nothing changes, and it's just like another day I have to, like, get dressed early and get out of the house, which is hard for me lately because I don't feel good. And so I'd rather stay at home and, do my own things and stay in my comfy clothes and, but I mean, I am very blessed that I am still alive, and I am still doing fairly well on these medications. And I mean, every day I am grateful for what I have, because I know I know a lot of people don't. It's worse for so many other people. And I know that. It's like, I hate to complain and stuff. Well, I don't hate to complain, obviously. You see me complain all the time. But I mean, I'm saying, I kind of, every time I complain, it's like I think in the back of my head, well, someone has it worse. But someone always has it worse. And you can't, like, judge your issues. You can't pit them against someone else, like, what someone else is going through. And so, I mean, your issues are your issues, and you're allowed to be upset about them. But at the same time, I realize that I'm so grateful for everything I do have. I'm grateful for a loving, semi-supportive family. I'm grateful for the house I live in. I'm grateful that my parents help me still with so much of my living expenses and things like that. I'm grateful to them, like, eternally for that, because I'm 26, and some parents will kick an 18-year-old out on their butt and say, work a job, get your money, whatever, and all that stuff. But I've been given the luxury of finding myself, of spending time figuring out who I am. And then once I got sick, I couldn't work. And, not that I could before either, because I was just really, really mentally ill. And, also, I suffered from pain and lots of other things I couldn't stand, and I still can't stand for very long. But now I can't work because of the side effects from chemo and stuff like that. Chemo and my new medication and stuff like that. I could never, because I would be throwing up all over the floor, and my employer would be like, you're more trouble than you're worth. So, I'm grateful that I have the chance to be here and be taken care of, and, I'm so grateful for everything I have, like all the nice things I have, and, I'm grateful for the couple of good friends I do have. I don't have very many, and, lately it's been something I've thought about, like, whether my friends are actually the best people for me. Not all of my friends, so if you're my friend and you're watching this, don't think it's about you, but there are a couple I've been questioning, and I've been thinking more about, like, quality over quantity type things with friends, but I'm so grateful for some of the people I have in my life. Even just some Facebook friends that I barely talk to or barely know. I'm grateful for these people, because the people on my Facebook are actually really good people, most of them. There's my family, which, no offense to my family, but they have their flaws. But there are people I'm Facebook friends with that I've gotten to know through either groups or whatever, and they're just really intelligent, like, people who have all these big opinions and, know stuff about the world and all that. And I'm lucky to have them in my life, because it helps me to learn, and it helps me learn to grow. It helps me learn, and it helps me grow, like, in the sense that I totally lost my train of thought again. But also, last time you saw me, I was dealing a lot with, like, fluid retention issues. I have gained a lot of weight on these medications, on the chemo and the Zejula, and it's not water weight, which is so frustrating, because my weight is something, it's a complicated issue, because obviously you can tell I'm fat and I need to lose weight. It's no secret, but I don't really eat a lot these days, and my exercise that I can do is very limited, not just because of my side effects and the cancer and all that, but because of disabilities I had prior and that I still have. So, it's just a really tough thing to adjust everything, because especially when you're feeling crappy, you don't want to, like, get up and make a fresh made meal or whatever. You don't even probably feel like eating that. You might not feel like eating it at all, but it's a lot easier to, like, pop some pizza rolls in the microwave and then, choke those down when you're feeling nauseous, rather than, like, eating something you don't like and trying to force yourself to eat it when you're nauseous. And things like carbonated drinks and stuff like that really do help my nausea a great deal. And I know they're bad for you, but since they help my nausea so much, I end up drinking more of them probably than I should, and so it's all really complicated. It's not an easy situation for anyone to lose weight, I know, but yeah, The reason I look fatter is because I am fatter. It's just basically how it is. This has been way too long, so I'm gonna start wrapping it up here. But yeah, I'm gonna go back to my new self-acceptance journal thing that my sister got me for Christmas. And I wanted it. My sister didn't see it before she got it for me, because my parents kind of sometimes get us gifts from each other and don't tell us what they are. But yeah, I'm grateful that I got that cool journal, and I'm grateful for a lot of other things. I got a lot of great things for Christmas. I got like almost 200 like touristy type Elvis and Graceland and Beale Street postcards, like blank, so I can send them out to people and I can trade them for things, because you can trade postcards with people, especially touristy ones, for you can trade them for some nice stuff. But I think that's for another video. I can talk more about postcards and all that. If you want to hear that, let me know. Yeah, if there's anything you want to see me make a video on, or you want to, you know about me, simply ask in the comments. I'm pretty much an open book. And I do want to make more videos this year, and I want to make them just to kind of document my journey, so they're not going to be anything like big or grand, but I do want to document this journey and share it with everyone. And I also would love to share my hobbies and things like that, if that's something that you all would be interested in. So next time I can show the cards I've made, or I can show my postcard collection, or just leave in the comments what you'd like to see. And okay, I guess that's it for now. I'll take you out with Gus the Ghost. Ooh, ghosty.